What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be reviewing Infinity Countdown Prime #1. It's been like 2 months since my last comic book review, so it's not fresh, but I did read them all, so I mean, I know the story going into it, but yeah, I forget what my expectations were going into it, so I'm just going to dive in, read it, and I'll let you know what I think of her. Alrighty, guys, so I just finished Infinity Countdown Prime. Now, this one's kind of all over the place, but all leading to the same thing, so it's not really all over the place if you really think about it. This comic is basically just showing where all the stones are now and what's going on with them all. It doesn't really tell you what's going to happen with them or what's about to happen. It's just saying the last one I reviewed, Adam Warlock got stabbed and put to sleep in the coffin or whatever in the pyramid like hundreds of thousands of years ago. He just woke up in the present 2018. He just woke up. It showed Super Skrull with the Time Stone. Ultron actually kills Adam Warlock's doppelganger and takes the Soul Stone from him, so it's already different than the original story. Logan has the Space Stone. He kills a bunch of Ultrons who are trying to take it. So it looks like Ultron's the guy who's trying to get all the stones in this. Captain Marvel has the Reality Stone, I believe, in another reality. They only touched on that for a page, so I don't really know a whole lot about that. And some guy has the maybe the Soul Stone. I don't really know. They don't really say, but it's like this gambling guy. I don't even know who it is yet. I'm sure in the next comic, once I say his name, I'm gonna be like, I should have guessed that. But yeah, no, the art is pretty. Some of them, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Some of the pages, I mean, they like the art is excellent. It is good, but there's just a couple images where I had to like look twice to tell what was going on. So, but other than that, it's awesome. The story's great, but I need to read the next one almost to get more of a grasp on this, because this is just kind of like showing where all the comics are now, where all the stones are now, I should say, all the characters with stones. It's just kind of, it's bringing them together, so it's gonna lead to something awesome. I already can tell. But Thanos is in it, Ego the Living Planet's in it, Magus, Ultron and Hank Pym are actually the same person. It's like he's like half Ultron, half Hank Pym, and he gets a hold of the Soul Stone, not that gambling guy. Sorry, but yeah, there's this cool image here where it shows like Hank Pym inside the Soul Stone. I thought that was pretty cool, and then he runs into Gamora inside of the Soul Stone. So that that was cool, and I really want to see more of that in Infinity War, the movie. But or Infinity War Part 2. I won't spoil nothing for Part 1 on anyone, because that's not what this channel is about. Um, so my next one is Infinity Countdown #1, which I actually already have. But yeah, there's like a lot of pages here, and it's like explaining the stones and what they all do, and if you have the Power Stone, it actually makes all the other stones stronger, and it's explaining the stones, and I guess all the Infinity Stones change color, and no one really knows why, and I think that's something we're gonna figure out later on in the series. But yeah, the last couple pages is just explaining the how the Infinity Stones came to be, and some how Thanos got the gauntlet, and that's literally a page from the Infinity Gauntlet. I believe that's from Infinity Watch. I didn't get that. I only got through Infinity War, so I don't know about some of this stuff, but yeah, it basically just explains everything about the Infinity Stones leading up to now, and I guess the stones have been involved in the comics a lot more than I realized they have been. But yeah, overall, I give this comic thumbs up. The art is great, a little messy in one or two of the Wolverine images, but I think it had to be because it was kind of brutal, and you can only be so brutal in a Marvel comic, I think. But yeah, I'm super curious to see where the story goes. I 110% thought Thing had this stone, and it's not even. It's a Super Skrull. But yeah, thumbs up. Art's great. The story is great. It's just, again, it's all over the place, but it's meant to be. So I'm not I'm not bringing this one down on the story being all over the place, because it needs to be, to bring all the stones together, and it worked really well. And I really like that the guys who did the Guardians are doing this, because you can really feel the elements of the Guardians when the Guardians are there. Like, there's going to be a big old war for the Power Stone here soon, and it's going to be based around the Guardians, I believe, and I can't wait to read that. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Infinity Countdown Prime #1. And if you've seen Infinity War, I'll try and get a review for that up. I already seen it twice now. I might just wait for it to come out on Blu-ray so I can just do one of my big long reviews for it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Infinity Countdown Prime and what you think of the Infinity Stones. What would you do if you had one? What would you do if you had all of them? Take her easy, guys.